Yo, people, what's going on? It's you got Talks Football. We're back again with another video. Hope everyone is doing well. Shout out to all the people across the board. Hope everyone is doing well. We got a very, very busy slate on today's show. Arsenal played Chelsea, of course, at the bridge. Ended in a 1-1 draw. Why did I say 0-0? Ended in a 1-1 draw. I'm doing us a disservice by saying 0-0. But it wasn't the best of performances from my team. Chelsea played very well defensively. You got to give them all the credit in the world, and we're going to talk about them as we go. Plus, we got to get into Liverpool back to winning ways, beating West Ham. You got Man City coming roaring back versus coming and getting a draw from a winning position. Leeds came back against Man City, and then Man City go and slap them 3-2 at the end. And then what else happened this weekend? Manchester United won? Holy, I didn't realize they won 2-1. Manchester
Yeah.
United winning their games, fair play. And then Tottenham. That's the other one. Tottenham, they're having full out debriefs yesterday. I seen Tottenham channels having full out debriefs of who their next manager is going to be. Where do they go from here? They're already talking about Thomas Frank being sacked. It's crazy. It's crazy out there. I don't feel no sympathy for them, but they got a lot going on over there at Tottenham. They need to figure out what they're gonna do. But hey, Ram, I seen you being shameless already. We might as well start with your team. You beat West Ham 2-0. Isaac scores his goal. You must be gassed. You're mute for some reason. Something's went wrong.
Sorry, my mic was muted. Sorry. It's a weird one because to you, Gal, I'll always be shameless. Yeah, if you throw any shade, especially when we won a game, I'm gonna be shameless. However, am I at all happy with the performance? Yeah, I can say I'm happy with the lineup. I'm happy with the manager taking a little bit of risk and it's paying off. I'm happy that the manager took out players that needed to take out because they weren't in good form. And I'm happy with the overall balance of the team. I think defensively looked really good. We kind of limited West Ham the entire game. Then the only chance they had was probably Jared Bowen. When Jared Bowen had that opportunity at the edge of the box where he curled it wide. Other than that, Alisson was mainly a passenger the entire game. Didn't have much to do. Isak got a very well worked goal, an incredible finish right in the bottom corner. You couldn't place it any better than that. Florian Wirtz was for me man of the match. People will talk about he didn't get a single GNA, but my man influenced the entire game. He was our biggest threat. He gave West Ham so much problems, creating I think about 4 or 5 chances for a couple of people. Unfortunately, if certain people could take their chances, they'd be great. The only thing I would criticize him on was that chance that he had at the edge of the box, where sometimes you got to just use power instead of just the good old caressing stuff. Like, we know you got the capability, but sometimes you have to use a bit of power. I think Joe Gomez is a big one you need to talk about. Came in at right back, had a fantastic game, looked very, very solid with him. Very good ball player as well. So all in all, a lot of promising things. Am I going to get gassed? No, because I've read the script. I've seen the story before. I don't think we're going to go overboard with it. If you're going to talk to me about, am I wrong about the manager? I'm still not changing my mind. Like, at the end of the day, it's going to be, come to me and after 1 week. Okay, if we do well in the next couple of games, we win our next 2 games, come back to me at the end of the month. And then they're like, you ask me the question again, I'll be like, come back to me in the next 5, 6 games so I can be very, very sure if I was completely wrong. Because at this moment, I'm happy with what he's done, but my mind isn't fully changed. He could do this 1 week and then he could go reverting back to the bad old stuff. Like, then we're back to square one. So at the end of the day, happy with the performance, happy with some of the changes, happy with the result.
Is he asking you about Curtis Jones's performance?
No, he's talking about Joe Gomez.
Oh.
Yeah, we call him Joey G. Joey G.
Okay, what did you think?
Oh, he was very good. Very, very good. He's played as a right back before. And the best thing about it was, and I haven't talked about it enough, our fullbacks weren't inverting, which was such a breath of fresh air. The amount of time we kept complaining that our fullbacks were too busy inverting, underlapping, we didn't see that this weekend. We didn't see that today. A lot of our fullbacks were overlapping, trying to cross the ball in as much as possible. People forget Joe Gomez on the ball is very, very good. He's a very, very good footballer. When we had Trent out last couple seasons ago, Joe Gomez was the one that was inverting. Like he's a very, very underrated ball playing centre back. So I'm very, very happy with his performance. I wish he could get him fit, keep him fit, because he's going to be a huge asset for the next couple of weeks until we find a way to get everyone back into form and back playing well and back from injuries as well.
If I'm gonna say anything on this Liverpool game, I'm just gonna say, you know what? Congratulations to Isak getting his first Liverpool goal in the league, right?
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
And then what is that?
It weren't.
How many games did you draw? Did you lose in the last
We
7?
lost 9 in the last 12.
9 in your last 12. You just
Yeah,
need to get that
nine
winning
out of
feeling
12.
back, man.
yeah.
You just
That's
need to
why.
get that winning feeling back. I'm not saying how long it's gonna last.
Yeah.
Sunderland's a good team. You got the busy winter period coming, but try to gain as much confidence as possible
Yeah.
because you got some teams you should be beating coming up: Sunderland, Leeds, Brighton, Tottenham,
Yeah.
Wolves, Leeds
We got a
again.
bag. We got a tough Christmas break, and we've also got Inter at the Inter. We have to go to Milan as well to
You
play
guys are
Inter.
fully out of the title race, but if there's a situation where Arne Slot can get players back on side and the fan base back on side, is just get some results and maybe you
get
can do
wins.
something second half of the season.
Just get wins, man. Just get wins. Wins are important. We need to get that winning feeling back. And if we get 2 wins in a row,
Welcome
then
ahead.
it becomes 3 and 4. Then it could become 4, 5, 6. Then is that it changes everything. We've been on a poor losing streak, but we just need to get wins, man. We need to get wins. We should have beaten Forest at home. We didn't.
Do you think dropping Salah did play a part in everybody else having to step up today?
Say that
Yes,
again?
and
I was saying, like, dude, don't you think dropping Salah today did more good than a lot of people would have expected? Because there was a lot of people saying he should start. And what Slot is doing and everything like that. But when the focus is on Salah, a lot of people kind of raise the game outside of Gakpo, of course. But like, you know what I'm saying?
I hear it. Is the thing is, right, with Salah, people forget he's 33 years old. He can't be playing 90 minutes full of football every single week. He's got to be doing once every week, I think. And also the guy's been in bad form. However, today, if we're talking about defensively wise, we looked a lot better. Granted, Szoboszlai did a lot of defensive work at the right wing, but also going forward, if we talk about all of our midfielders and attackers going forward, I think he was arguably the worst out of all of them because he just looked so uncomfortable on the right. Every time we were going forward, he kept on trying to move to the middle because he just didn't seem comfortable on that right wing. He wasn't taking on his man. He wasn't crossing the ball. He prefers to be in that middle of the park. So it's not all about Salah. It's basically trying to find the right balance. We got the right balance today. Everything was literally flowing through Florian Wirtz. Everything that was going well was because Florian Wirtz was a part of it. And when we talk about sometimes you don't need GA to influence the game, this is an example of it. The guy was everywhere. The guy was creating everything. The guy, I want to give you a stat, yeah, because I was on Copish and we were going through the stats for Florian Wirtz. For a cam, what would you expect to be their passing accuracy? Like, what the percentage would you expect to be a passing accuracy as a creative 10?
80s?
I'm saying 60. I'm saying no 75.
The guy had 95%. 95% as a creative 10. These are the kind of performances that I'm talking about, being like, he wasn't wasteful with the ball. His passing was accurate, created quite a few chances as well. Because Cody Gakpo, if he had a better touch, would have should have got that on target minimum. If Isak wasn't too busy fighting with Mavropanos, then he would have got on to the end of his cross. Like, this is the kind of stuff that we're talking about, and this is why
you won the game. There's not too many negatives.
And a clean sheet.
Overall, though, the clean sheet coming out of there with the win. Salah not starting, but still, like, you guys winning. When was the last time you guys played a game where Salah was on the bench the whole game?
Whole game, I'm not entirely sure. The last time he was on the bench was against Frankfurt, and we beat them 5-1.
So do you think going forward Salah gets dropped?
No, we just got to manage his minutes, man. And if he's in bad form, keep him on the bench. Watch it, make him watch from the sideline and build that hunger back up. Because I know he'll be wanting to go back into the starting 11 and put his stamp on the team.
He is your highest paid player. It's going to be tough to do that. But hey,
but he's also old, bro. He's old. Like you have to. If the hierarchy is like, why aren't you playing Salah? Because if the manager says, well, he's not fit. If he's not fit, I can't play him. Then what do we do? You can't really complain, can you?
That's not Ahmed. That's Liban Red Army TV. That's a Man United fan pretending to be Ahmed. Ahmed, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, bro. How are you?
Chilling. Bice, why are you hiding? We're literally about to talk about the big game.
Oh, we're not going to talk about.
Do you guys have anything else to say about Liverpool before we go?
Oh, we're not going to talk about Pakistan.
Why?
One thing.
Well, that's probably the biggest talking point of the game, right? Not that Liverpool winning. That was probably the biggest talking point. It was Paquetá, the Paquetá red card. Did you not see it?
I think it was unfair.
Yeah, we did.
I think it was unfair.
Hey, Gal, did you not see it?
No, bro.
He got a red card for
dissent. Leaving it to you.
It's unfair. You don't give red cards for dissent.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It's unfair.
Bruv, that guy, nah, man. I disagree.
Nah, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it when it comes to him,
bro. If Ali's telling you to stop, Alisson Becker ran from his goal to the middle of the pitch just to tell him to stop arguing with the referee and just get on with the game. If Curtis Jones is telling you to do it, even Virgil was like, "Bro, just calm down. This is like, let's continue with the game." And then Virgil at the end of it was like, "You know what? This is your dude. I've done my bit. I've told him to stop. He ain't listening. If he wants to get sent off, he gets sent off." I'm just saying, allegedly, there may be something else in mind. You know what I mean?
I don't think so, man. I feel like, listen, sometimes, some people, when they see red, bro, it's very hard for them to come out of it too. Like, if I'm trying to be a bit more fair to him, obviously, as a player as well.
Brother, if 3 Liverpool man are on you, bro, like, not pause. If 3 Liverpool man are telling you to stop, this is Alisson as well. They know it, bro. The families probably had dinner together or some shit like that. They probably baptized their children. I don't know who that. I don't know, but they're very, very close. If Alisson tells you to stop and you're not listening, then I'm sorry. That's gotta be shady business, man, in my opinion. Because imagine, he
tweeted about it.
He did, but
he tweeted about it. He said this: "It's ridiculous to have your life and career affected from 2 years without any physical subsequent or foundation. Perhaps it's ridiculous behavior and just reflection of everything you've had to endure. It seems to have continuously what? I'm so confused. What the hell is he talking about?"
Essentially talking about, so he's had a previous case, if you remember, with the yellow cards, right? Where he was accused of allegedly match fixing with his family members, right? And that's why he was getting certain yellows. I think he's been cleared of that. And essentially he's complaining about the fact that even now he's still getting caught on it.
Oh, yeah. No, people are making jokes and he's taking the jokes too serious. That's the thing.
That should have never been a double yellow though. Like that's a bit of a joke. Like for me, if you're gonna abuse a ref, give him a yellow. By the way, big up everyone. Sorry for being late, but yeah, if you're gonna abuse a ref, just give him the yellow, and that should be for all of the abuse. You shouldn't just give him a double yellow. I think that's just silly. It's ruining the game.
But that's the thing, right? He got a first original yellow for his first original piece of dissent, yeah. And then
bro, if I tell you, no, bro. If I say "F you," and then I say "F you" a second later, you can't give me 2 yellows.
Oh, he wouldn't stop. He wouldn't stop.
No.
Bro, if we were playing
football,
I hear it. But if we're playing if we're playing against each other and we're boys, and then I tell you, bro, chill, bro. Like it's not worth it. Why are you gonna get yourself books again? And then you're still going at the referee, like, bro. Alisson went up to him, told him to stop, pulled him away. Curtis Jones pulled him away. Virgil pulled him away, and he still went back to the referee. But you can't.
Bro, but you know what it is, Joe? I agree with you, but my thing is, it's a sport. There's a lot of fucking testosterone flying about. If something doesn't go your way, you're gonna want to speak about it. But for me, the refs should not be that quick to just, have a word. Before you give him the yellow, bring him in. Tell him one more word comes out your mouth, you're getting another yellow, or you're getting a yellow.
He did, bro. It was a long time. He was giving it.
That first yellow, it was a split second. He gave him a look and said, "Okay, I'm coming after you. Here's your yellow." He didn't even think about it. The second yellow was even quicker.
No. The second yellow wasn't quicker. The second yellow wasn't after everyone told him to go away.
For me, to be a good ref, don't make it about you. Don't make it about you. Let the game run. Okay, cool. And Bremer got a booking today. It was a throw-in. It was supposed to be Man United's ball. He slammed the ball down to be like, bro, you're not blind. He got a yellow. So it's like,
but that's what I'm saying.
You can't even like speak anymore.
So the first yellow he got was straight after the foul that Szoboszlai got. That's where he went up to referee and like threw his hand at his face. And then he walked off, and then the referee gave him a
guys,
he came back.
I don't want to spend too much time.
And then everything else just came up.
No, bro. He
gave him so much time, bro.
The first yellow, when he got the first yellow, that's when the reaction came. When he got that first yellow, he said one thing. He was like, F off, ref. Then the
second yellow was not that quick. He was patient. Even people in the comments are saying that.
Brother,
I just think he's ruined the game with that.
Brother, he was in
all right,
his
let's
face,
talk about
bro.
Referees when it comes to
he
Arsenal.
Didn't put hands on the ref. He was in
his face. He was in his face, bro, for a while.
He wasn't in his face. No,
but he was. If Ali weren't there, he probably would have smacked the guy, bro. I swear to God.
All right, let's move on, boys. Let's move on.
Here, mate, are you listening to this?
I hear it. I hear it loud and clear.
Of course, if anything
Chelsea, Arsenal.
If I'm saying he disagrees with 100%. I know he's a gentleman.
No, that's not.
No, I'm agreeing with you right now, Ram.
Guys, let's move on, please. The next game is the Chelsea Arsenal game, and that also had a lot of controversy. I don't know. Did you guys think it was a red card on Caicedo? Because I definitely thought Caicedo stepped on his ankle right away. That's a red.
It's nasty.
No, it was. It was. I was watching it with Daps and Kaz, and I think everyone no matter how you look at that tackle, whether it's in slow mo or normal speed. Because when we first looked at it, I was like, oh. And then when it slowed down, I was like, yeah, he's off. Ahmed, did you see how
let's ask the Chelsea
Caicedo fell on the floor, as in like he's injured as well? You little snake.
Listen.
He knew what was coming.
I will say, listen, obviously, it was a red. I don't really care. Either way, it happened. Yeah. It is a red. There's no denying that.
You don't really care.
Good thing for me is that 3 games for him to rest because he's actually got a knock, so it's a good thing for him.
My man said 3 games for rest. You're bugging. Wow. You're bugging, bro.
That's facts. Wow. He's been complaining about knee pain, but my thing is, all right.
Bro,
I agree.
He's like 30, bro. Mike complained about knee pain, and he's like 21.
1 second, let's hear from them.
Guys. Remember, he's one of the most played midfielders in the Premier League. And he plays every game for his international team. So,
exactly. Are we talking about Caicedo?
Yeah, Caicedo.
Yes.
Caicedo.
Yeah. But
he looked up for it today, bro. He was man of the match nominee until that tackle.
Yeah, 100%.
But Reece James, bro, oh my God, what?
1 second, we'll get there. Jump in the gun, I want to hear what they had to say. Did you guys think the Hincapié one was a red?
No.
Yeah.
I think the problem with the Hincapié one is that yes, he's looking at the ball, but at the same time, I think there's an argument to be made, bro. It's a little bit of a, at the same time, So it's a bit. I think it's on the balance of things, it can be.
It's a second yellow, bro. It's a second yellow. But
was it a first yellow for him? Was it a first yellow for him or second yellow at the time? I can't remember.
It was his first yellow.
Second yellow. First yellow.
Would have been a second yellow.
I thought it was his first yellow.
That was his first yellow.
I'm talking about the elbow.
That was his first yellow.
Yeah, that was his first yellow. No?
He was given a yellow there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right. I think on the balance of things, it could have been a red. Yeah.
I'm looking at it. The Hincapié one's a 50-50. It's a bad bruise, but he got given a yellow card for it. The reason why Caicedo was not given a yellow card is because, bro, the man literally stepped on the guy's ankle.
I think
hear me out. Wait. Hear me out. It's a red. Once you replay it, it's a red all day. My issue with the challenge and the punishment, and take it back a couple match weeks ago, Chelsea versus Spurs. Rodrigo Bentancur tackle on Reece James completely. It's the same thing, higher, and he steps on the top of his foot and goes over. He was given a yellow card for that. The inconsistency is where I have an issue. The inconsistency is where I have an issue. Is it a red? Yes. Once you look at that, you have to give it. But a couple weeks ago, a worse challenge by Rodrigo Bentancur on Reece James in midfield, open play, clear, once reviewed, they gave it as a yellow. That's my only issue. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But before that, he had Eze under control. He completely had Eze under control. Everything up until that point looked great. I thought we were going to even win the game. Esteval today, I'm taking him off. For me, was a good decision. He just looked nervous. He was snatching at chances that he, you know what I mean, if it was any other game, and he would have buried that. But he's snatching at chances. He alone created 3 chances in the first half. That's as much as the Arsenal attackers combined in the first half. So
he got sent off for a tactical decision.
It was a tactical decision, but at the same time, he's young, snatching at chances like that. You know what I'm saying? It's. I think the game got away. Once that red card came, take the 18-year-old off.
No, he had a stinker, bro.
He didn't have a stinker. He created 3 chances.
No. We're talking about Esteban on the right.
Chances. Yeah, he had 3 chances created in the first half.
5 minutes into the game, he's cut inside. He's hoofed it out the stadium. Yeah. 10, 15 minutes after that, he's cut inside again. Same thing happened again. He did not have a good game. Can we just all agree on that instead of beating around the bush?
No, I'm not. Him not having a good game and him creating as much chance as the entire Arsenal attackers combined is the same thing.
No, really. I was gonna say, I think for me, I think no, I would probably say I think he had a decent game. Obviously, there were moments where I think he could have had a better selection, right? In terms of maybe he could have crossed it, maybe could have had a better shot. But I think in general, in terms of what he was trying to do, I think he was bright. I think that's a much better term to use. I think it was a lot more. He was bright on that side of the pitch. So I don't think that's more of a negative.
So, Ahmed, do you reckon he got taken off because of a red card, or he got taken off because?
I think he got taken off honestly because I think the manager probably wants to play on the counter, right? And I think Garnacho has much more pace, right?
No, he doesn't. Garnacho is not faster than Esteval.
Yes, he is. He is faster than
Esteval. He looks it. No, he's not.
Garnacho is faster than Esteval.
He's not. He looks it.
I don't think he is.
Bro, they're telling you.
That's what I'm saying. What do you mean?
Garnacho is faster than Esteval. I'm fairly certain
Garnacho is faster than.
Okay, maybe he may not be faster than him, but to be able to make those runs as often, I think there's more of a battery in Garnacho than there is.
Garnacho plays on the last
man. That's the best way of saying it.
Yeah.
He's got a better battery.
And plus, it's much better also to play Neto, I think, on that right hand side in a way, because he's got a bit more experience in a way.
Besides the shameless people on Twitter, which we're not regarding, I thought most people will be honest and say Chelsea had the better first half. They were the better team and deserved their goal. Do we all agree?
Wait,
yeah,
I think in general, I think
differently.
Yeah, I think they did deserve that. I think the first half they outplayed you, Agal. I'll be honest.
I think in the first half with 11 men, I would say that yes, and I think also in the second half, I felt like we were fairly even with the 10.
It didn't feel like we had 10 men at all.
Yeah.
No, facts.
Because I think the players really ran around, bro. Like the
only time you really realize the man advantage is when guys like Mascara are on the ball. There's not as much people around them. No,
exactly.
You're not pressing.
When Delap was by himself, essentially.
When Delap was by himself, yes, Ahmed. On the counter attack, that's when you started to realize this.
Exactly.
But you know what though? Credit to Chelsea, man. Credit to Chelsea. And credit to Arsenal.
Go ahead, Egal.
No, not just you,
Egal. Wait, bro.
I'm saying, bro.
Let Egal go. He's the host. What are you doing?
No, we're still talking about Chelsea, bro. We're not talking about Arsenal. What are we doing?
He was about to give praise to Chelsea.
All right, guys.
Okay, go on. Give credit.
He wanted Arsenal praise, bro. Stop it.
No, he was about to praise Chelsea.
I was going to praise both. I was going to say
you guys are too giggity.
With no striker.
1 second. My point is. I started off with I was midpoint. My first point was obviously the first half. Second half, I thought Chelsea defended really well, but really and truly, they did not create much. They didn't. And Arsenal, it was on us to go and win the game. We couldn't do it. We move on. At the end of the day, you're not going to win every game.
No, we're not moving on.
I don't know.
We're still 17 games unbeaten. It's a missed opportunity. City come 2 points closer. but majority of the credit goes to Chelsea because down to 10 men, it could have got ugly. But they set up very well defensively. They still created chances. And I thought the best chance in the second half to win the game was Neto's shot. Instead of shooting, if he would have passed it to Enzo Fernandez, they probably could have won the game.
I remember that. Again, I've got a question for you, though, yeah? I've got a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think that Chelsea fully deserved to win? Do you think Chelsea would have won that game if they had 11 men on the pitch?
I think it's disingenuous for me to say yes or no because I don't know.
Come
I'm
on.
gonna bookmark this. I'm gonna bookmark this.
And he says he wants to move on.
No, because we can't predict.
Nah, we're not moving
we can't
on.
predict what would have happened with 11 men. One thing we do know: Arsenal tend to.
What are we doing here, man?
They were
What are we
pressing
doing
you, bro.
here?
Hey, they
Arsenal
were
tend to
pressing
grow in
you. You
games.
had nowhere to
We
go, bro.
tactically
Your
set
two
up
centre backs were lost.
We tactically set up different from first half than we do second half. We
What are we
always do.
doing? What are we
You guys
doing?
are
Shut up.
stinker
Like,
right
one of
now.
you don't need to talk up. I'm gonna shut up.
Listen, on the balance of play,
I don't know why
Igal,
everyone's
I think Igal, on the balance of play, with the way that we were playing in that first half, I think there's a strong argument to be made with 11 men we would have been able to beat. And I also would make the argument
We don't know that.
with 11 men.
Akman, stop doing the diplomacy, bro.
And
Go
listen.
be aggressive,
And
bro.
I also think the other thing we need to realize, the reason probably why Palmer didn't even come off the bench was because we were down to 10 men. And I think the manager realized, right, and listen, if we had 11 men and we were still deadlocked in the second half, probably Palmer was able to come on. You still have Delap, obviously, that will probably come onto the pitch. You could have had a lot more stuff. Even
I feel like
we
this
could have
is
seen
taking
Steve
away
tomorrow.
from your performance.
No,
I'm
I
not
don't
sitting
disagree.
here.
No, it's not.
I'm not sitting here.
No,
I'm not sitting
Not
here
at all.
saying
it's
what if.
magnifying their performance despite
Yes.
those players not touching the pitch.
No, because I don't think their
Exactly.
offensive performance.
Remember, we
To
only
be
made
100% honest,
two
I don't think their
changes.
offensive performance for them was great either. We
They're
talk
off-
about our when we talk about
Really?
defensively,
We're
they're
about to
really
kill him.
good.
Relax, Bryce.
Offensively, it didn't create much at all. Let's be 100% real.
No. This is where you're losing it. This is where you're losing it. Okay, we have to have the conversation with Arsenal defending against a 10-man Chelsea. When you say they didn't really create that much in attack when they're down to 10 men, that's speaking volumes.
No, the whole game, let alone.
No, not the whole game. They were on you guys early. Before they
They did create, bro. Like, hey, bro, like,
Created quite a
Wait,
good
wait,
few
wait,
chances,
wait,
bro. What are
wait,
you
wait,
doing
You
here?
are growing quite.
They were getting in
Wait,
dangerous
wait,
positions,
wait,
but it was
wait,
always
wait.
getting blocked. It was never really making us
No, we
Wait,
won,
wait,
bro.
wait,
Raya
stop,
was
stop,
tested,
stop,
bro. What are we
Their best
doing?
chance of the game got blocked. Esteval.
Nah, let's not do this, bro.
Hold on.
Their
Let's
best
not-
chance of the game
hold on.
actually got skied. If Esteval just composure a little bit, that's a shot on target.
João Pedro's another one. João Pedro literally got the
What
ball.
the
Thank
fuck
you.
that
If you
shot?
don't
João
know,
Pedro, the head
You're having a stinker, Gal. You're having a
my
stinker.
days, bro. What
I don't know
were
what the
you
hell
doing?
you guys are
Bro,
watching.
that is stinky. You're doing
We can
the
sit here and
revisionism,
credit
bro.
Chelsea's
Wait,
defensive
can I get the second?
performance,
Can I
but
get the
not
second?
sit here and act
Remember the header?
like
Can I get the second?
calculating
Can I
that.
get the
the head
second?
that's João
Yeah,
Pedro.
the header too.
Momentum.
Bice,
Don't
get
get me
it.
wrong,
Bice,
they
Bice,
had
get it.
momentum.
Can I get
Yeah,
the second?
Bice,
Guys,
They're not
ISO.
Can I
This is
get the second?
NBA terms.
Can I get
ISO.
the
Bice.
Yeah,
Can I
go
get the
ahead.
second? Can I get the second? Listen,
No, I love a gal, you know. He's up, bro. I'm
Listen,
not hearing it, yeah.
listen, bro. Listen. To say that,
Just fighting
to
all
say-
You guys were good defensively, but don't sit here
to
and act
say
like you
to say
created
that
so
we
many
didn't
chances.
create much going
They
forward is
created more than
shocking.
you, though.
Considering
No.
we created more chances.
Understand,
Guys, can you hear
the
Bice
wording
speak?
the wording is important. You did not test the keeper enough. That's the reason.
What?
You did it. You did it.
No, test it. No, okay, wait, testing the keeper. What I
Testing
can
the
remember
keeper
is that,
and
no, he's right. If
chances
you're
in
talking
the
about testing the keeper, then
No,
cool,
so
'cause-
flip it.
Did Raya
Would
have
you
to make
say
saves?
would you say that Arsenal tested the keeper
No,
enough?
we didn't.
No.
Okay, and you were
No.
playing against 10 men.
Sanchez had a good
But
game.
one second,
Sanchez
but
had a
I
good game.
acknowledge that. But they're
Like
making
what?
it seem like everything about Chelsea played well. I don't want to discredit your
They
performance.
played more than well.
But where we go down a slippery slope is when we magnify everything in their
it's not.
performance because
We're
they're down
not
to 10
saying.
men.
We're not saying.
That's not the case.
Understand? We're not saying we dominated you in terms of complete control in the palm of our hand.
Exactly.
But when you talk about quality of chances created going forward, especially that ball from Reece James over to the left wing was on every single time. Every single time. Reece James taking the ball, cutting inside, going across players, winning fouls. A lot of our
Oh, bro,
chances
what a player,
were
bro.
taken
Honestly,
was
man.
taken because of how you guys taking certain fouls in certain aspects of the game. Where I am upset is I think we brought Delap on too early. Hincapié and Mosquera on yellow cards, João Pedro needed to be there. But because of the red, you could see we chose, if we played open, Arsenal kill us. The one time Delap, remember when Delap gave the ball away, it just simply got rotated over to your left hand side, the right hand side of the pitch for you. Cross, goal. Outside of that, Chelsea, chance creation. Look at the dangerous chances we created. That ball on the long ball, Enzo Fernandez at one point for like 5 to 10 minutes with 10 men. We didn't really leave your half.
No, bro, zero respect from Chelsea this game. Like Caicedo before the sending off.
Skelly kept coming on. Did
you have to credit
a
Arsenal
lot.
as well.
Skelly didn't do much because when he came on, he got a yellow card right away, and he was
straight away. He took off Cucurella.
Why did he take off
Cucurella?
Why did he get a yellow card?
And then your boy got a yellow card straight away.
I was surprised the boy Calafiori came off because like I thought
Calafiori had to come off because
I'm surprised.
You know, I think Calafiori came off because of Esteban. I think he made that substitution before he knew Esteban was coming off because Esteban was giving us so much problems. Let's be honest. If he stayed on the pitch and Calafiori were both on the pitch, then maybe he would have got sent off.
Not just that.
But right now, I feel like we're misunderstanding each other here.
We understand exactly what's happening here. You're downplaying what Chelsea did.
I praise your defense. I've criticized my team's offensive performance, but I'm not going to sit here and hear that Chelsea's offensive performance was great either, because in the grand scheme of things, you did not create much in open play. Every time you got into the final third, either the shot was off target or the shot was blocked. In actual reality,
I agree, but
we did not
because the chance is blocked doesn't mean it's not a chance.
We did not do enough. We did not do enough against 10 men. Okay. We got the goal to equalize, and from there on, you shut up shop. Can
I get a pass, please? Can you guys pass me the ball? Can I get a touch on the ball, please?
You got some chances on the counter, and I don't.
Miguel, can I get a touch on the ball? Stop hogging the ball for a second, please.
On the counter either.
Pass the ball, bro.
Thank you. Pass the ball, you hog.
I'm gonna give you one of them LeBrons.
You know I'm Somali, bro. We don't pass. We shoot.
These men are selfish, bro.
Listen. The thing that's this is why you're being typical Egal here. All right. You guys, and I'm doing the agenda thing. I'm doing the agenda thing and talking facts at the same time. You guys are the best team in the world. You are. You're the best defense. And you're trying to downplay the chances and the moments that Chelsea had when they were down to 10 men. They were very good. It was actually very impressive considering who they were playing up against. And yes, the final shot, the final decision was maybe too high or blocked, but they were causing you problems. Your two left backs caught yellows early because they were getting cooked. Yeah. Like Chelsea had a very good setup. Maresca set these guys up before going down to 10 men and when they had 11 men. They were in the advantage. And I'm doing the agenda thing as well. Now listen, we told you it's not sustainable with your set pieces, Egal. It's not sustainable. Where's your set piece goal? When you don't score a set piece goal, you don't win.
Someone get the ball back. Someone get the ball back.
Yeah. Sorry. I did too much.
You came here. I came here to try to trigger me. Arsenal last month.
No, I talked ball first.
In the Premier League in open play. What are we doing?
Wait, what?
Yeah, Arsenal had the most goals from open play last season in the Premier League.
We're not talking last season.
The last month.
We're not talking last month either. We're not talking last month. We're talking season. We're talking season. We told you.
Season we're third. What the hell are you talking about, Vader?
We told you it's not sustainable. We told you it's not sustainable, Egal.
I want to get involved.
What's not sustainable? You're chatting shit.
Can I have the ball?
I feel like I don't want to get involved. Man United got the same amount of set piece goals as Arsenal this season.
You didn't have that this week.
That point's dead. Egal, that point's dead.
Guess what?
Let me take some threes. They're dropping off, bro. They're dropping off. Let me take some threes.
He doesn't like it when I flip it. He doesn't like when I flip it.
That's like me saying you.
Guarding the paint, bro. There's a lot of space.
When Roger hasn't played for a year.
Egal, that's exactly what you did last week on this show when I didn't happen to get the result and Haaland didn't score.
Okay, guess what?
I'm doing exactly what you did last show.
It was not about set pieces. It wasn't.
No, the tape was about you dropping points and me making a point that when you don't score set piece goals, you drop points. You tried to say when Haaland doesn't score, I drop points. I'm flipping it on you and you don't like it.
Oi, the narrative. Oi, Beta might come back with the shooters, bro. He's coming with the shooters. You know what I mean?
We haven't relied on set pieces for 2 months.
I thought we told him to stop holding the ball. He's now shooting, bro. He's getting some points, bro. We're getting some points.
No, you guys are chatting shit.
But I will say this, Egal, because Egal, I've got the stat.
Okay, one second. Go back. Did we need set pieces to beat Bayern? No, we won that by.
Not talking about Bayern. Talking about today.
Do we need set pieces to beat Tottenham? No. So what are you
not talking about Bayern? Talking about today. Stop doing that.
It doesn't make sense. It applies to recent performances.
No, because we talk about the Prem. Don't bring up the UCL. Because when I brought up my other scores in the UCL, you didn't want to hear it. Egal, stop. Kick the ball out. Kick the ball out of bounds.
When it comes to the Premier League, Erling Haaland was literally winning you guys all your games. When it comes to Arsenal, we're still winning our games without set pieces.
I talked about drop points. Don't change the conversation. Don't change the conversation. I talked about drop points. Your set pieces are not sustainable. You tried to say, oh, we're going to find different ways. When you don't score set pieces, you drop points. You don't like that I just remixed it on you because you want to do this with Haaland when I happened to drop points last weekend.
I think I want to quickly say as well, I want to quickly say,
talking the way you talk.
We're talking about just this game. We're talking about this game in general, yeah. I think it's incredibly disrespectful what Egal.
It's funny that the team that scored the set piece was the one that drew.
But again, like I said, we're not giving a lot of respect. We're not giving a lot of respect to what Chelsea did.
Well.
Hang on, guys, let me shoot. I think it's highly disrespectful what Egal is pointing out, and he's trying to revise what happened in the game because, let's be honest, Chelsea were carving you open, and you were giving away so many cynical fouls. Like in the first 10-15 minutes, you had about 2 or 3 yellow cards because you were stopping a breakaway or stopping a counter, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you had 4 yellow cards at half time.
And then before the goal that they scored, Chelsea were the more dominant team in the game. Even after the red card, as soon as they came out of the second half, before they scored their first goal, and I've got the stats to back me up here because, thank you BBC Sport, I'm looking at the momentum chart. I see a lot of yellows for the home team, but not a lot of whites for the away team. They were dominating majority of the time. But when you score a goal and you're 10 men down, you sit back and you counter. That's the old school way of playing football.
Can I jump in after
I'm just saying, you're being a little bit disrespectful to Chelsea, bro.
Please, let me just say one thing, bro.
What the hell are we talking about?
Bro, let me just say one thing.
If I was being disrespectful, I'd sit here and I'll be shameless, but I'm not.
Right, look, like
I've been nothing but congratulatory.
I agree with you, yeah, to a certain extent. So when I was watching the game with Amanda, I was like, look, like Chelsea are doing well. They do deserve to win the game, but you're playing an Arsenal with 2 of their main centre backs missing, and their goal scorer missing, and their main midfielder missing. So you would expect a performance like that from Arsenal due to.
I don't want to hear it.
No, I'm being real. No Saliba, no Gabriel, no Gyökeres, no Odegaard, and you still couldn't beat them.
Let me tell you why I don't. Let me tell you why I don't want to hear that. It's not like Gyökeres and Odegaard didn't play.
Facts.
Gabriel's an injury.
If we're being fair, Odegaard came on.
It's not like these guys.
By the way, if I'm not mistaken.
Against 10-man Chelsea.
Odegaard came on.
So.
I'm making the case as Odegaard here. I'm making the point that
João Pedro was collecting the ball from a goal kick and holding off the centre back. If that was Saliba, that's not running.
All right, hold me up. Hold on.
So they'd attack in a different way. They do something different.
It's not running.
What do you mean
Can we go back in time? Can we go back in time and make Saliba come on the pitch to change it?
I'll remember that. Don't worry.
Saliba can't come on the pitch and change that.
He will. If Saliba was playing,
available.
There were certain moments in the game.
You play who's available. Who's available.
What I'm saying is 2 of their starting centre.
So I'm not gonna hear. I'm not gonna hear if it was. Listen, I know for a fact. 150%. 10 times out of 10, if Gabriel was at that near post, Chalobah don't get that flick on. But he wasn't there, and Chalobah got it.
I hear it.
That's the point at the end of the day.
No, that I never brought this up.
When it comes,
I'm not making it up.
I know. I'm hearing. I hear it.
Throwing you under the bus, Sam.
I hear it. So
what?
my whole thing is this.
Beta's on violence.
I brought it up.
When it's not my fault Merino was holding you guys back, and he waited until late to take him off to make sure Fofana couldn't step into midfield. That's not my fault.
Long story short, you guys played well defensively. You got the point.
If we played open, we lost that game.
And we still got
Chelsea 2 months ago would have lost that game.
You walk out of this knowing that it's going to be 8 years, and it's going to be 8 years now until you guys can beat us at your ground.
Bro, he's got a point. He's got a point.
And when it comes to Arsenal, we're 17 games unbeaten. We're still 5 points top.
He's got a point, bro. Like today was
hold on.
It's not as negative.
Hold on. And let me say this. You're right. 8 years.
Cool. Always got to find a way to win.
It's going to be. Hold on. And it's going to be. It's going into multiple decades now. No league. It's going into multiple half centuries now. No champs. And if we're talking about majors, I've recently seen my captain lift. I've seen my captain lift trophies since the 2020s. The last time you saw your captain lift a trophy in the 2020s was Aubameyang, and he's playing.
Shots fired!
Hey, talk to me at the end of the year when we lift the Premier League. Right now, you can't win nothing in November.
Heard it before. I've heard it before.
You can't win nothing in November. And wait. Allow me to introduce Vader, guys. Do you think? Are you back, Vader? Are you back now? Are you serious about the title race?
He's been here.
Wait, when did I leave?
Oh, I thought last week you were like, "Oh, I'm not serious."
I've never.
I'm just saying, that Leverkusen game, I looked at you, man, sideways. I was like, brother, you can't be losing to these, man.
Ahmed, you gotta go, bro.
Yes, I do. I'm afraid.
I respect, man.
Love my bro.
Listen, we can have the UCL conversation. We can have the Prem conversation.
No, forget the UCL conversation. Are you in the title race? Talk to me.
All of a sudden.
Okay. Yeah. I'm the same Vader. This is the same Manchester City that when we had the conversation last week. You're going to see inconsistencies from my club all season long. I've been saying it from the very beginning. I want to be grabbing distance. I want to be in grabbing distance of this title race because I'm not in the form of being able to flex and saying every game on my fixture list, I'm winning it. No question. I'm not that team right now. My manager's got some new ingredients. My players are trying to figure out that winning way. If it were up to me, let me get that League Cup. I remember when my manager first came here and he wanted to instill that winning with a new set of group players. I want that League Cup. Let's get that momentum and kick that on. Right now, I'm not strong. I'm not. That result just now versus Leeds. Listen, the City of old, the City when they're doing their thing, 2 goals early like that, Foden scoring in 50-something seconds. It's a wrap. Turn off your TV. Go do something else. City's won that game, no problem.
2 great goals by Foden. Foden gets a lot of hate, mate. A lot of hate.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
I'm not going to
do more of that, though. You need to do more of it, though.
No, bro. Like, if you watch that game, Foden was different, bro. He was different.
Foden's getting back into the form, getting back into why we were so confident in City fans.
Did you watch his he basically left a comment before the game and they questioned him about after the game they asked him about scoring goals and he fully confessed. He was like, I don't like the fact that I'm not scoring. Like, so it's nice to get goals. And so he feels it. He knows that he needs to be scoring now.
Yeah, he doesn't shy away from the fact that he had a poor season. He doesn't shy away from the fact that he's not playing it well. He's not one of those players. But everybody went after him because of the fall off from the season prior. But you see what he's all about. You see Pep's actually trusting him to play a lot more central, and he's playing a lot deeper as well.
He's taking the pressure off Haaland as well, bro. That bottom corner finish.
Trust me. Those guys are playing really well, and the tandem's going to be great. I think Haaland was pressing a little bit too much. He wants to get that. He wants to get that goal, but
it's good to have someone else in the squad that's doing it as well. Like who realizes we need to get goals. I've realized Cherky's he's improving. Good. He's a baller. He's getting better, but he's not going to be the goal guy for you. He's not.
Not yet.
Apparently, you lot are in for Semenyo in January, bro.
I'm not talking transfers. I want to stay on this.
Well, I'm just saying, there's a reason why you want Semenyo, bro. Because
I want a lot of things. I want a lot of things. Listen, if my club goes in the January transfer window, we'll talk about it. I want to talk about Leeds.
Let's be honest, that was a shaky performance.
That was a shaky performance.
It was
giving it away.
It's spoken about as a shaky performance when it's City. If it was any of your other clubs like Liverpool or Arsenal,
we would have
what are we saying? It was a champion's performance.
The reason why it's shaky, were you not up 2-0 after 7 minutes?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was up 1-0 in 50 seconds.
Okay,
were you not up 2-0?
No, I'm saying
no, 2-0 in when was it 2-0?
Yeah, but it was 1-0 in 50 seconds. I think that's even more impressive.
At what point was it
2-0? Doing early payouts. When was it? What minute?
Listen, the fact that I was up 2-0,
I've seen the early payout, by the way.
I've seen clubs.
You're up 2-0, and Leeds go and score 2 goals, right?
Yes. Ram has seen a lot of 2-0s at his club this season and then giving up goals. It happens. I've told you, I'm not the club that I need to be. I'm not the club that I need to be. Why
you bring up Liverpool, bro? Why you bring up Liverpool? Yeah,
you guys are defending champs. Are you not the standard? When you won the title, you're the reference point.
I saw a 2-0 today, Vea.
Ram, you guys are the worst defending champs in history.
Speak on it.
Okay,
we'll speak on that a little bit.
I'll be honest,
Cool.
Yo, guys, we're all over the place.
M's out here slide tackling like Caicedo. He needs to chill.
Can we bring it back? Are you serious this season or not? Because Phil Foden steps up like that for the rest of the season, you guys are serious. If you can't get other people to step up when Erling Haaland's not producing in games like this, you're not going to win.
Narratives. The narrative.
No, it's not a narrative. This is an actual reality.
One game.
Phil Foden did well.
If I don't get other players stepping up.
If Haaland don't score in the game, he's not producing. Guys.
And yet, he had a go at you for set pieces, you know?
No, I'm saying if Haaland doesn't score,
they
need other players to step up. And they did. This game, they had enough outside help where they won the game. And that's all Pep was asking for. That's why he rotated on against Leverkusen. He wanted other people to step up. It's a busy period. You can't expect one guy to be carrying you every single game.
Yeah, Leverkusen
was a 10-player rotation in the UCL is not because of one player. A 10-game
rotation is other players need to show what they're made of so we can play you in this busy period.
Okay, Igal, I know no disrespect. I let you speak on Arsenal because you know Arsenal. Let me speak on City. Pep did that 10-player rotation because we can't rely on the same 10, 11, or 12 players consistently in the run that we're about to do. We're about to play every 3-4 days. So it wasn't about we need other players to step up. It's about
10 days.
Yeah, sorry, we're supposed to play every 3 games, and we're gonna play a game every 3 or 4 days coming up on going into the winter break.
That's the 4 of us.
I like how Ram said all of us. Yeah,
all of us. 4 of us.
4 of us.
4 of us. Some guys are on 1 game.
Some guys are on 1 game a week. Yeah, and most of them are going to be on Mondays. When it happens with regards to what Pep has to do, is be able to see who can actually step up and who can be leaned on later in the season. He, in my opinion, and I get killed for it all the time by City fans because I think Pep looked at the fixture list and he said, if I'm going to do something risky, if I'm going to take a chance, it's this UCL game where I can kind of afford to drop points. I can't drop points in the Prem. I can't because I want to stay close with regards to Chelsea and Arsenal. I can't do it. So he chose it. Was it wrong? Was 10 too many? Absolutely.
Stay close to Chelsea and Arsenal, Vea.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
What's happening here?
Hold on.
I know what you're doing, but we're going to move on.
One thing. For me, I've always been consistent. Vete, you know the figures. I've always been consistent. If Chelsea are in the top 3-4 after December, you know where I stand, because you know what we become in December.
Yeah, that's a tough.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Here's 3 points. Here's 3 points. Here's 2 points. That's what we become in the league in December.
100%.
So even though we're second right now, once that 3rd week of December comes before the Christmas break, and what's looking good, invite me back on. I'll tell you what we're doing.
Yo, Bias. Sorry, bro. Quick question. Sorry. Generally speaking, bro, bottom of your heart, be honest. Do you generally believe that Chelsea can compete for the league?
Compete for the league? Yeah, I think we can.
Pause. I don't know, bro.
I think we can.
They're not
we can. Let me tell you why. And this is the only reason why. And this is the biggest reason why. These guys got a taste of what it's like to win. That is very, very, very important.
Slightly overrated.
Some people like to undermine.
Speak on what winning does.
Talking about conference league.
Nice. Talk to them about what winning does to the club.
Talk to who? Talk to who, Vea?
I said talk to them. Relax, Ram.
You can
Relax.
talk to me, bro.
Talk to them. Sorry.
Guys, look, bro. Like, we're not getting overhyped because you're the world champion.
I'm being so real. Let me tell you why. Winning does something up here to players. That's why Arteta's pushing for you guys to win. Remember, you guys haven't even gotten to a final since the FA Cup. Since the FA Cup final in 2020 against Frank Lampard, you guys have not been to a final. We've been to at least 8, and we've won like 5. We going there, we beat the champions of France and Europe, PSG in the Club World Cup. What the guys want to say it's a crap competition, whatever.
Hey, whilst man are on holiday, bro. Whilst the season's
wait. I'm just saying. We beat PSG because that was a couple weeks after they won the Champions League.
Yeah. You're not trying to make out like
we beat Barcelona. We won trophies. Winning trophies does something up here. It does turn something. It just switches something because now you want to do it more and more and more and more. You're gonna do what it takes to get there. The squad is at the place now. Yeah, centre back. Yeah, we still don't have that experienced striker, but I still believe that this team has enough fight to go on and challenge for this league title. 100%. Everybody's holding everybody accountable. There's nobody that's allowed to slack off because guys, we've made the most changes in the Premier League. If you're not good enough, you're coming off the pitch.
And this is what I'm seeing over at Chelsea. There's a hunger there. There's a difference, right? There's a difference with
guys
regards
want
to how
to prove
they're taking
themselves.
On games.
Guys want to prove themselves. Guys have been called crap. Come on, we just saw Reece James. Guys were saying Timber's the best right back in the league. You think Reece James don't hear the noise?
Mm-hmm.
There's guys asking after years.
No, but bro, like,
it's not about the position.
It's
not about the position. It's about like guys are hearing stuff.
Yeah,
acting like they don't hear the stuff. Like every week, Enzo's being linked to Real Madrid. Every week, guys are calling Caicedo. Guys want to prove. Guys dismiss Chelsea every chance they get. Guys dismiss Chelsea. Every time Chelsea wins against a big team.
My eyebrows raised when I saw Chelsea versus Liverpool.
I called you lot shit last week, and it's just
everybody thinks once Chelsea beats a big team, all of a sudden that team don't have this, that team don't have that, that team don't have this. The team won. Chelsea would be like, oh, it's just Chelsea. They'll be like, yeah, great win.
No, but bro, I feel like Man United.
Ram, speak on that.
Man United is the closest club to Chelsea. I'll be honest with you, bro, because we've got good play. I'll be honest with you, like you ain't. I'll be honest with you. We're the closest in terms of the unpredictability, in terms of like not knowing what to expect, in terms of how you're able to beat the best team, but then lose against the worst team next week. Like, and I'll be honest with you, when I watch you guys, I don't even know what to expect. Like, I'm telling you straight, like. Your front three, they're so inconsistent. The stuff they do, I'm surprised that you score goals. I am. But today, Caicedo, Dan James in the middle, it was brilliant. It was a brilliant performance. I can't say, no, bro, Dan James.
So wait, you don't think there's momentum that's carried on from their performance in the UCL?
No, I don't think I think Chelsea stepped up. Bro, no, actually, yeah. Obviously, yeah, you can take a performance against Barcelona.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand the logic.
Okay, what's the logic? No, I'm going off your logic now. Cucurella played against Lamine Yamal. Yeah. He done a good job against him.
He done a good job against him.
Yeah, great job. Yeah.
Yeah, great job. Okay, good and great is very different.
Vader, do you want me to like open up the cheeks and that and start like? What the
no,
hell?
let's talk ball. He had a great performance versus.
Yo, what are we doing?
Wait, is he not the best right wing in the world?
I'm just saying. I'm not licking no one. Like, I'm not doing none of that. I'm just saying he done a good job, but it's not like what he's like. What do you want me to say to that?
No. You're trying to downplay the performance.
Okay, my whole point against Saka today, Saka cooked him, bro. Saka cooked him from minute one.
He did.
From minute one. So again, all of that, like, okay, well, you know, we're taking on confidence from like, bro, like, Cucurella came up against a different player, and you got cooked.
Yeah, look.
I'm sorry, Reece James, not Dan James. Sorry,
Reece James. Yeah, let me put this back on because what I heard a while ago was diabolical. Listen,
no, because bro, I'm not like doing that.
When Chelsea beat a big team, we always hear about what the big team is missing. No. Let me
win.
Did you win? Did you win when Chelsea beat?
This is where I hate the noise that Chelsea fans are making now.
Today,
I'm getting mad.
No, but Ram, I'm not talking about today.
Bro, why are we still on Chelsea? We need to move on.
Because
No.
when Chelsea,
When Chelsea
because
beat a
no,
big
because
team,
when
we
Chelsea
don't really
perform,
care about Tottenham, bro. Let's
when
leave
Chelsea
that. Leave that.
perform, when Chelsea
Amen,
perform,
man. Amen.
it's when Chelsea perform, everything is bad with the opposition. They're missing this, they're doing that, they're doing that, they're doing that. When Chelsea lose, you should be doing this. You should be doing better. Look at what you spent. Look at what you done. Look at that. I'm just saying. At the end of the season, when the light fades on the 25-26 season, and you look at winners for certain competitions, I promise you, at the end of the season, Chelsea will be there for something.
What competition?
I can't say the same.
You got
I
to name
can't say the
names.
same.
No, you got to name names. You got to name
Chelsea
names.
are getting a cup this season.
What cup, bro? What Champions League, Premier League?
When I hear no, but Ems, he talked about lights, bro. We only know about one competition, bro. There's only one competition that plays under lights. I'm gonna tell you that, bro. There is only one.
Everything else plays in the sun. Everything else is played under the sun.
Exactly.
You're saying Champions League, GCL.
Yeah.
So you're calling that. I think Arsenal's got a big chance to win that, to be honest. But
I've been hearing that since 2006. Let's move on.
I hear it. You know what?
That's a bit rude.
2004, actually, but yeah.
That's a bit rude, though.
That is rude. That is
Guys,
rude.
can we talk about Tottenham quickly?
But it's true.
Wait, 1 second. Man United beat Palace. Bruno set up 2 assists to win you the game. As a Bruno hater, Ev, you have to admit he showed up today.
Do you know what, Agal? I'm going to be a man enough and actually bring up something I said on your last show. You asked me, it was about Everton, and I said, 3 points. Yeah, 3 points collectors. That I'm never making a match prediction ever again on Manchester United until I know what the hell is going on. It's that simple. Because I done a watch along thinking, easy settings, bro. Oh my god, like I had to leave that watch along because people were just cussing me out.
What?
So Everton, cool, I got that one wrong. So I came into this game thinking, I don't know what the hell to expect. I'll be honest, I was like, I don't know what to expect in this game, but they got the job done. But performance-wise, I'm not proud of it. I'm still a bit. I don't know, man. We're not firing. We're not. Yeah, we're missing Sesko. We're missing Cunha. We're missing. I don't even want to say this, but Maguire at the back. He actually does help out sometimes. But we're missing players. Xerxes against after the Everton game, Beta. Everyone wanted Xerxes gone. They were on his neck, bro. Everyone wanted him gone. So for him to come through today, and by the way, he didn't play for 4 months before the Everton game. So, sometimes you do need to give players some time, but he came through today. He scored a really good goal. I'm not sure if you lot saw it, but it was so Bruno got 2 assists, but the first one from a set piece, passed it into Xerxes, took it on the chest, left foot finish. So it was a good finish, good goal. Crystal Palace is a good team. The pitch was dire. The ball was bobbling everywhere, but I can't. My chest is a bit in right now. I'm not. I'll be real.
You got the win, man.
We got the win. But
and great milestone for Bruno as well. More assists for Man United.
I saw that.
Goals.
100%. I saw that. It's just no, but Scholes I think has got more goals anyway. But it's not.
Scholes got 100, isn't it?
Yeah, Scholes has got goals. Yeah, Scholes is. Yeah, but it's not just when you're taking just set pieces. But the second goal, did you see the goal? The second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruno just literally
set pieces. Egal defend. Defend set pieces.
Defend that, bro. What are you doing here, bro? You can't be saying
there's a difference. Your stat padding. My thing is your
Egal defend the set piece assist, please. What is that doing here?
The guys still have to score. Right. Listen,
only
the guy
in
still
this
has
generation do we look down on assists.
Thank you, What are you doing?
No, and we also look down on goals. Only in this generation we look down on goals from penalties and set piece assists.
No, but you look at stats. So, for example, in that same list was Ryan Giggs. Ryan Giggs was first for all the assists in the Premier League, right? Straight away, I had Mandem telling me, whoa. What about Kevin De Bruyne? Oh, whoa.
Did we take away all of Rooney's penalties?
No, but he didn't just score penalties.
No, but he scored a whole lot of penalties.
When you look back at Rooney's career, you don't just think of penalties. You think of the goal against Newcastle. You think about the debut against Fenerbahce. You think about the goal against
all of Frank Lampard's penalties.
Sorry?
Do we take all of Frank Lampard's penalties?
No, you do. You do look at Lampard and you think, okay, you was this type of player, and you did Lampard. The only reason why he's in that conversation of Scholes and Gerrard is because of his goals. If you take away the goals, he's not in that conversation.
Wow.
He has a point.
No, wait, come on, bro. Like,
Lampard deserves to be in the conversation more than it's just. Oh my god!
Vea, as a technical footballer, Scholes and Gerrard are better than him.
Are you surprised you beat Palace?
Bro.
There's a reason that was the original duo. That was the original duo with Gerrard and Scholes.
Do you know what, Agal? Yeah, I was surprised, bro. Especially because we conceded a penalty and it was a stupid penalty. Lenny Euro, man. I don't know, man. I was the guy that was on the bandwagon saying Lenny's worth every euro. And right now, I don't even know. I don't know if he's worth a penny, bro. Like he's making too many mistakes.
He's a young player. Oh, what?
Yeah. No, it's true. So no, but he has to get taken out the firing line for me right now.
Yeah, he was right to be subbed off. Let him regroup. Let him settle down and bring him back. You can see the talent. You can see the talent in the player. He's going to make mistakes. There was a time when Igal had to defend Gabriel for his life, right? Because Gabriel is kind of having those moments and was showing to be inconsistent. It takes some time. There's too quick to dash this player off because they had a poor game. Euro's going to be all right. There's a reason why Real Madrid were trying to go after him.
He's just had a bad form of like the game against Everton. He had, he's having
a bad
this
spell.
season. He just hasn't. Yeah, but it's just one of them ones. It's like this manager's not playing him, so you bring him in for a few games after not playing like for 2 months, and then you expect him to just kick on. Same thing with Xerxes. Xerxes hasn't played in 4 months, bro. Every single Man United fan wanted Xerxes gone, or just gone on the second half against Everton. They were just like, we've seen enough.
Yeah.
But today he came through. The team's very inconsistent. Players are very inconsistent. That Everton result was a tough one. That's so tough to
Moises.
No, even today, like after the win, like I'm still sitting there and I'm looking at the table, me and Kaz, and we're like,
yeah, you guys are top half.
Imagine if we beat Everton. Like it's just.
But now you guys are top half.
No, but I get Manda, my thing is the reason why I'm still a bit skeptical with Man United and how I feel moving forward is like our manager, like against Everton, for 70 minutes he played against 10 men, right? And he's playing 5 defenders at the back, Veo. Like 5 defenders, bro. Yeah. He didn't even play Ahmad right wing back. You played Mazraoui, Dorgu, and you're playing Delit. So for 70 minutes, you're just seeing like one
sideways passing. Sideways passing.
Yeah, and I'm like, you have no there's no plan B. When a manager doesn't have no plan B, I get worried, bro.
Yeah, but you see, I think
plan B, I'm gonna have to shift gears because I only have like 10 minutes left.
But hold on, let me hear
about Tottenham, bro.
Can we talk about Tottenham, please? They
lost forget them.
Oh, those guys are a joke.
Okay, you know something?
No one cares about United.
If you don't want to do it,
he's got to do his London thing.
Sorry.
He's got to
we got to talk about this. This is the main. As much as you guys don't want to talk about Tottenham, these guys are the 6th highest paid club in the world. They make the 6th most money. They make more money than Chelsea. They make more money than
they do.
Everyone here except for Man City and Arsenal last season.
You talking about club revenue?
The NFL
revenue across all every platform.
Those NFL games play a factor as well.
What they're doing, they are making the most money, but they're not utilizing it to a level where they can compete on all fronts. They got Champions League football, and they had a worse transfer window than everybody here.
Yeah. But Igal, they've been having transfer windows like this.
But it gets worse. It gets worse.
It keeps getting worse.
1 second, it gets worse.
Fans buy the tickets. They don't care.
They have played Chelsea and Arsenal and had a combined XG of 0.14.
Yeah,
they also to 14%.
Yeah,
it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Also, they lost to Fulham today. Fulham is not on their level. Let's be real. Even with the subs, even with the injuries, this Fulham team is not on Spurs' level.
For me, with Spurs, and I said this, and Veta knows my stance. Igal, you've heard the statement. Until they stop buying jack of all trades type of players up front and start buying guys to play actual positions on the pitch, you can't take it seriously. They started the season off with Thomas Frank as their manager. No disrespect to Thomas Frank. I think he's good. I don't think he was ready for the step up into a team of that level. 2, when you look at how they set up defensively against these teams, the guys that they're key players, it's a joke. The tactics are a joke. You can't tell me 5 things Thomas Frank has done good at that football club since August outside of that first game. But the fan,
they did look good versus City.
They played well against City.
The thing is, And Vice, I see the line. I see where you're going with regards to like the ambition or them actually trying to kick on and take it to the next level. We don't see it. And a lot were kind of questioning and saying it was Daniel Levy, right? Daniel Levy just cared more about profits than he did against winning, right? Because of how they've sacked managers in the past. And even after winning, their Europa, what have they done? What have they looked to do since? I just think, as odd as it seems, because the fan base keep turning up, why would they change as a club? Why? Like, it's just we're fighting it to be like they should do more, but that's for the fans to do.
This is how we were talking about.
Regardless,
this is how we were talking about. This is how we were talking about United a couple years ago when it came to ambition. Remember, guys were saying United are too big a club, too good a club, too much standards to accept certain things. Look at the players that they have. Me and you would take. I would take Christian Romero. I think you would.
Yeah, I wouldn't be upset with
that. I probably think Ram would for that left centre back position. That's a great centre back. Vicario has proven to be one of the top goalkeepers in the league, despite what some of the chances he concedes because of that back line. Despite it.
Ed might take him. I'm good. But
I'm just like I'm not saying take him. I'm saying kudos because you're comparing him to your players.
I was questioning his decision to going there. I was like,
like you can't compare
Chavis taking Chavis Simmons.
You're comparing the players
because of opportunity.
I want City to go in and get kudos. I'm not gonna lie.
Taking Chavis Simmons because of opportunity.
Bro, Chavis Simmons would have cooked that City. But Chavis Simmons would have cooked that City.
All right. What we're talking about?
I think Pep would have done a masterclass on him, bro.
He's just. I just think when it comes to Spurs, there is something deep embedded in that club, and I thought winning that Europa League would have changed something. It would have flipped something in those players' minds. But at this point, I can't blame Levy. I can't blame some of these players.
He's gone.
I have to look at either the manager or the fans have to do so. The fans have to demand something.
I don't think it just comes down to the fans, bro. Because as a Man United fan, we've been going through a lot, bro. And like, I think Spurs are in a good position in terms of like how much money they make yearly on a stadium. Not only that, the players,
but not their performances.
Okay, but give me a second. So now you're getting onto the pitch stuff. The players that they signed this season, they could have done better. But I don't think that they're that far off as
bro. They're miles off.
You think so?
What are you talking about?
You don't think a good like January like just bring in some players and
hear me out, bro. They're currently sitting 12th, 13 games into the season. They are in the same situation with Champions League football. They won the Europa League. They have not progressed. They've changed the manager. They've regressed in goals. They've not improved too much defensively either. They've lost 3 out of their last 5, drawn 1. They have 1 win in their last 5, and that was versus Everton. And they didn't even play well in that win. They've been stinking up the joint.
But do you think it's okay? So for me, I think it's down to team quality. I think it's down to
hear me out.
No, Thomas Frank. The only quality players out to me, Madison and Bentancur, Kulusevski.
Hear this. They play Newcastle, they play Brentford, they play Nottingham Forest, they play Liverpool, and they play Crystal Palace before the end of the year.
All right, that's
he's gone before January.
I know, but hold on. If they actually come through,
there's no chance. The way they're playing, there's no chance.
If Graham Potter could last until January, then
he's gone before January, in my opinion.
The reason why I'm actually like leaning towards Spurs a bit because we've got a manager that will never change his system or change anything in his formation. Whereas Thomas Frank, like, he's very flexible. He's a good manager.
Bro, he called out the fans. Did you see what he did? He said the fans are a disgrace for booing the goalkeeper during the game.
Well, bro, as a Man United fan, you don't boo your players. So I agree. Like, you shouldn't be booing your players.
Unless they're being disrespectful or something.
No, unless you throw the shirt on the floor, like Cantona kicked the grandma in her face, bro, and still no one booed him. Like,
I don't think there's ever been a time we've booed a player. I think
Liverpool are the same. I think the only player you booed was Trent, which I understand. He came back for a Real Madrid game. I understand that, but other than that, you've never booed a player.
Oh, even then when the Real Madrid stuff came out, then we booed him. We just don't do it unless we've done something crazy. Even if you make a mistake on the field, we just don't boo. You don't be your own player. Like,
my question to everyone here:
you're there to support the team. Yeah, demand a lot from your team, but don't go around booing the entire the player, bro. Boo your entire team.
Hey, Ram, at one point, Man United, this is the one that I remember, they were booing Marouane Fellaini, right? And this guy was getting played in a position that he's not used to, and he scored important goals for us. I think he scored in the Europa League final. He's won trophies, so he's actually done a good job. But obviously, the fans want someone silkier. They just want someone different, a different player. But, you know, they booed him, and then after that, they came back and was like, look, like, yeah. But booing your own players, that's not the one.
Bro, and a couple of seasons ago, they were saying he was one of the best goalkeepers in the league, bro. Like,
you guys think Thomas Frank gets sacked?
No.
If they sack him, I'm done with Tottenham. Like, who do you think you are? Like, I'll swear down.
Literally,
he's not connecting with the fan base.
No, but you do realize they're missing.
Who does? Look what they've done to Mourinho, bro. Look what they've done to Mourinho. Mourinho fully came in, said yes to the prime show, like got the players in. He tried everything. But he said the one club that I would never, like, you know, I've been mistreated by, and he kind of spoke about the fans. Like, Mourinho's worked at every big club. Like, I don't need to tell you the clubs, but for him to come out and be like, the worst how I've been dealt, like, you know, the cards I've been dealt with is from a club is Spurs. And I'll be honest, like, in one hand, you're like, you know what, the fans need to stand up and want more. But then you're like, oh, well, it's a tough one, man. I can't put it down to one thing. It's the same as Man United, like, but
brother, Man United have more creator. They're missing Kulu. Do you know how big a miss Kulusevski is?
Do you reckon it's a money thing then? Do you reckon, Vice, you're talking like it's a money thing. You're talking like you're not investing. They tried to get Eze, bro. It's too bad. He went Arsenal, got the number 10, cuz. It's like, bro, you mad?
No. It's not. I'm not talking about that, right? I'm saying, look. Yeah, I get Kulusevski's out, Madison is out. You knew that. That's why you went and got Xavi Simons. But then again, now you're playing Xavi Simons left wing instead of through the middle. Why?
Because he's not physical enough to play in the middle. It's his first year.
But you knew that. You knew that. Why did you not go?
Okay, Ram, did you know that Wirtz would struggle in his first 6-7 months?
Potentially, yeah, he would have struggled.
Yeah, but you still would have played him, right?
Oh yeah, as in like we play him because
that's my point. Like, you know, but you don't fully know until you actually go and play the guy.
They're playing where it's supposed to be played. I'm seeing Xavi Simons play left wing and he's getting hung up to dry.
You can't play Xavi Simons in the midfield.
I'm saying this. You still have Bentancur.
He needs to adapt to it.
You still have Bentancur. You still have Sarr. You still have
Is Basuma still there?
Basuma. You have these guys.
Sarr, Basuma, and them, man.
You have these guys. You have these guys, right? You should be doing better, but I don't know if it's. You see why it's as someone whose club is notorious for booing. We boo guys. We sack managers. We rotate. You know what Chelsea are. You know what Chelsea did the last.
Zero tolerance. We know. Zero tolerance.
You know. So the thing with it is this, right? You have to show something. So what has Spurs shown outside? Fulham should never. Fulham, like, we can all admit Sunderland's been a good team. Yeah. I've lost to Sunderland this season. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can admit they're a good team. Fulham, we expect them to be going down.
Fulham's a good team. No.
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm not expecting Fulham to go down.
You don't expect Tottenham to be in 12th right now.
Yeah, but you don't expect Fulham to go down, Gal.
I expect Fulham to be a problem for every top team. The way they play, they're a problem for every top team.
Guys, this is why I wish Jay was here, because he would actually break down how dire the situation is.
By the way, I'm actually backing Jay a bit. That's why I'm I'm actually trying to break it down, but I still can't put it down to one thing why they're not performing. You can't say it's the manager.
Thomas Frank.
No, man.
No, it's not Thomas Frank on his own.
Hey, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it when Jay's here next time. I gotta go. We're gonna wrap it up here. Big up everyone who's watched. Big up to Vader and Ahmed and Boyce and of course M and Ram. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Love for the love, people. Please do hit that like button, and we'll catch you on the next show. Peace.